What's going on, everybody? This is Justin, otherwise known as the Flipping Accountant, and today we're going to do something a little different. This is day 2 of Flipcon. We've got a whole bunch of cool people over here. We've got Josh and Haley Tornado and Caleb's parents over here. They're super cool. It is early morning on the actual day of the event, and I thought I would do something different because I do sell on eBay and Amazon. I don't sell a ton on eBay, but there's a lot of eBay sellers here, so I'm going to ask if we can get some tips on how to sell on eBay and some things to avoid when selling on eBay. So maybe we'll talk about some other stuff too, but the goal of this is to try to get 10 people to give us their best tips and then what they should stay away from. So we're going to try to get 20 total tips. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we're going to try to get 20 total tips for you here at Flipcon. If you're into, making money, finding cool stuff online, having a great time, hit the subscribe button. Let's jump right into it. We're here with the stars of the show and the event organizers, amazing extraordinaires here. What's going on, guys?
This is great. We're still stressed.
Yeah.
As soon as the food gets here, we'll be great.
Perfect.
We're ready to go.
All right, so that's why we're quickly taking Josh and Haley's time here. So give us one great tip for selling stuff online and then one thing to completely avoid with selling online. Pretty please.
So I'll say when it comes to selling online, you're really looking for people's attention. Like no matter what products you're selling, you're trying to get eyes on that item. So there's 2 ways to get attention. I'm going to talk about the thing today, but I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. You can either figure out where people's attention is currently and then focus on selling products where they are already looking. Or if you already have products that attention's not on, you have to do something to get eyes over there, whether that's promoting your items, whether that's running ads, if you're doing Shopify stores or something like that. You have to figure out either which route you want to go, where people are already looking, or doing the extra work to get people's eyes on your items.
Okay, awesome. How about one thing to completely avoid? So if you're selling online, what is one thing you definitely should not do?
I would say just don't assume that because you like the brand or the item that it's going to sell. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So don't just shop for yourself, like shop for other people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. When I started, there were brands I was like, ooh, I like this. And it's like a mall brand, so it doesn't sell. I'm like,
okay.
Just because I like it doesn't mean I need to take it up.
Personal preference does not directly correlate with market value.
Yes.
Okay. Well, perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time with us and super excited to be here. Already having a great time. So
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Now we're hanging out with WBK Walter Blake Knobloch. It is another Michigan resident over here and another expert eBay seller, YouTuber. You got to check him out. Now, tell us one great tip to selling online. You can talk about eBay or something like that, or one great thing for selling online, and then one thing to completely avoid selling online.
I would say the one thing, my best tip for everyone, absolutely everyone, any skill level, mostly beginners, is just list it. Then where you do it, eBay, Mercari, wherever, just take a picture,
Okay.
Get it on there, put the price too high, you can always lower the price.
Right.
Do not be paralyzed by trying to be perfect about things.
Okay.
And we should avoid, definitely, is things that you don't like, but you see other people doing and are popular on social media. And that's gonna be different for everybody. But for me, those like t-shirts and clothing, like 3 or 4 years ago, that was so huge. And I bought hundreds and hundreds of jeans and t-shirts, and I still have
but
hundreds of jeans and t-shirts.
clothing is not fun to list. I found that out.
For us.
Yeah, for us. I'm not a fan of listing clothing, but that's just me.
Don't buy in to the hype. Do what you enjoy.
Okay. So that's something that people definitely should do. How about something that people definitely shouldn't do?
Buy into the hype.
Buy into the hype. Okay.
Let me think of something else. That was my should not. My should was list stuff. My should not was.
Oh, you're right. My weakness is listening, apparently. So his number one thing is make sure to list it because stuff in a death pile doesn't go anywhere, and then
and bad
to avoid.
pictures sell.
Okay.
I've sold. There's been mannequins and bad stuff in the background, and people still buy because they're not buying the background.
Right.
They're buying whatever you're selling.
Right. Okay. Perfect. Well, thanks for the tips. We appreciate it. And shout out Tim. We got Tim joining us. Good morning, sir. So what we're talking about is, would you mind providing us with one tip to help people sell online and then one thing to completely avoid when selling online? I know, right? Put you right on the spot. If you haven't seen Tim, this is Osborne to Thrift. Check out his channel. He's amazing. This guy will walk into any thrift store in Utah, find $2,000 worth of stuff, and list it all the next day. He's pretty amazing.
I'd say my tip would be that it's like just because something may not be working or may not have everything, you can still make money off it if you hard it out.
Okay.
I think that's a big thing that I do around businesses. part out items if it's just like components of it. Or
Sure.
I usually don't like take it apart like with a screwdriver or anything, but like usually things that they can detach and everything easily, there's going to be a market for it because those are the parts that are probably easily breakable compared to like whole units and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. How about something to completely avoid? Like, what's one thing you should tell people to completely avoid when selling on eBay? Yeah,
like,
don't do.
like an item.
No. Yeah.
Or an item.
Or an item. You could say that. Like,
mad if I say close.
Lawn dart.
like CPAPs.
Yeah.
Like, don't sell CPAPs on
Oh, yeah,
eBay.
dude, right there.
Yeah, actually.
Doing this for you.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like 5 o'clock my time right now.
Now you own the time too. This guy, Mr. Big Britches, makes $2,000 a day. Now he owns the time.
I'd say, we'll say medical devices. Like,
Okay.
I think that's the big issue people have sometimes. I mean, eBay's got all kinds of policies that you have to follow. But
Sure.
I feel like one of the ones that gets broken a lot is the medical policy.
Okay.
Because people don't realize that you can't sell like RX only devices or
Okay.
things. So like CPAP machines or even like parts of the CPAP machines, like humidifiers or face masks that are like complete and everything you can't sell.
Gotcha.
You have to either find another way to sell those and on eBay, or like you can sell pieces of face masks, but you can't sell them like put together. You can't sell the frame or anything.
Gotcha.
Those around your face. So
Okay.
it's I'd say avoid those because I almost got banned from eBay completely by doing that. I had a 30-day suspension a few years ago.
Yeah.
So
From like selling a CPAP or something?
yeah, from selling
Yeah.
a couple too many things that were against their policy over
Gotcha.
a short span, and then they
Yeah.
just like they
Is there like a website you would recommend to sell CPAP machines to?
Yeah, I do Second Wind CPAP.
Okay.
1-800 CPAP.
Okay, that's the one I was thinking of, was 1-800 CPAP.
Yeah, I could go through both. I get quotes from both.
Okay.
But Second Wind usually offers the best.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, that sounds
Not
great.
promoted.
Yeah, not
sponsored,
promoted,
right,
not
right.
sponsored. And definitely don't try to ask this guy questions at 5 a.m. That works too. So we've got another guy walking up here.
Pretty YouTuber and
the-
his content.
The worst. So this guy seems mildly experienced in selling on eBay. Caleb, could you give us one tip on how to, make better sales on eBay, and then one thing to completely avoid?
The biggest thing to avoid, I think, is getting sentimental about your inventory
Okay.
and keeping it around for too long.
Okay.
I personally, I don't like seeing stores with inventory that's been around unnecessarily for, 10 months, a year, 2 years. Like, it gets really long. Understood, like, there are some business models that require it. It's just, slow dime over quick nickel. I get that.
Right.
But quick nickels are way easier to reinvest. That's something I'm going to talk about a little bit later today.
Okay.
So that's my biggest eBay tip right now.
Okay.
Hopefully you get some other solid gems from all of our lovely people here.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just kind of trying to get some eBay tips to share with people and stuff like that. So yeah, a little preview for Flipcon, and I think we're gonna grab some coffee and get everybody woken up for the day. So hope you're enjoying so far. Thank you guys. I appreciate your time. We've got our interview number 5. We've got the Cha-Ching King in the house. We were just talking. He's got this amazing shirt on. He said he paid less than $1 for it, which is pretty awesome. And we were talking about eBay. So can you give us one tip for the viewers, like one tip on how to sell more stuff online, or just maybe just a good tip overall? So you talk about eBay or whatever platform you want to sell on, and then one thing to completely avoid.
We do primarily eBay. So
Okay.
eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, and I would just say that pick up things that you enjoy.
Okay.
Because you can end up with a house full of stuff that's probably valuable, but it's not worth anything if it doesn't get listed.
Yeah.
And if you're picking up things that you're excited to list,
Okay.
your odds of getting them listed are much, much better.
Okay.
As far as something to avoid is don't buy everything because you can make a buck.
Okay.
I'd buy that for $1.
So just because you heard somebody else make money on
Yeah, that's
something,
right.
don't just jump right into it.
And it's a constant state of research, finding things that you enjoy, finding things that you like, and don't bring home every single thing that you see because
Okay.
you don't need it all.
Right. Okay. So that way you don't get a house full of stuff.
You don't end up with a house full of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Sounds good. Well, thank you very much.
All
We
right.
appreciate it.
thanks.
All right, guys. So we're doing pretty good. It is almost 8 o'clock, and the conference is going to start soon. So they're getting food out here. So we may have time to interview some more people. It might be in between conference things, panels, or whatever. But we're doing pretty good. We've got 5 so far. We'll see who else we can interview. If you guys are enjoying it so far, hit that thumbs up button for me. Let's keep it going. And we got plenty of Chick-fil-A over here. If you guys want some Chick-fil-A, we'll go ahead and grab it for you. We got sandwiches, we got all sorts of stuff. Morning, guys. We've got Dalton over here and Carly, and we're gonna talk about something to help you guys sell online, and then one thing to absolutely not do online. All right, so Dalton, what do you got for us?
So one thing that you absolutely should do, now that we've noticed eBay is shifting more towards stores, I think that you should find a niche and really focus in on one specific item so people can shop your store, they know you, they build trust with you, they can come back. I've been getting repeat buyers like crazy now that eBay's got that repeat buyer right there on the sale.
Okay.
I've been seeing that pop up more and more, and that's just because people know I sell shoes, so they keep coming back to me.
Perfect.
And then one thing that people shouldn't do is if you're photographing shoes, if you're selling shoes, one thing you definitely should not do is take pictures of shoes without dealing with Dalton Shoe Trees. You can find them at dealingwithdalton.com, linked in the description.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
No problem. And I feel like this guy like sells a lot of shoes because yeah, perfect. Yeah, we'll put his link in the description. Why not? So, Carly, how about you?
Mine is to take good pictures. That's easy.
Okay. So take good pictures. Okay, what should you not do?
You should not keep track of your bookkeeping. I think you need to stay on top of that every month.
Okay, perfect. Okay, fantastic.
Now that we're talking to an accountant.
Yeah, perfect. All right, thank you guys. All right, like almost 8:30. Gonna be starting soon. Number 7, I believe this might be 7 or 8. I'm not 100% sure, but we got Baldy Pal Picking over here, and we were just chatting in the hallway, and I asked him, I said, can you give us one tip to help people sell stuff online, and then one thing to absolutely avoid? So what do you think?
Okay. So the number one tip that I've shared with my friends who are interested in this is reselling online is start with what you know.
Okay.
Start with what you know. Don't go too far out your current knowledge. Don't try to build up too fast.
Okay.
Right. And then the number one thing that I tell people not to do is don't buy too much before you exaggerate. Don't get rid of all your money starting up.
Sure.
Don't put yourself in debt just starting up.
Gotcha.
Build up slowly, and it's a marathon, not a foot race.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Not a sprint
take it
for
a little
sure.
bit at a time.
Okay,
And
perfect.
You'll get there.
Okay, so start with what you know, start with what knowledge you have, and then don't buy way too much starting out.
That's right.
All right, perfect. Well, we appreciate it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'll have his link in the description below.
Thank y'all.
So we got Kerry over here. Oh, he's
You want me in it?
Yeah, man, absolutely. So what we're asking for today, guys, we're looking for one thing you definitely should do when selling stuff online, whatever platform, and then one thing you definitely shouldn't do online. So what is the one thing you should do to improve your sales?
Price your items right.
Okay.
Make sure your items are priced according to the market.
Okay.
Don't overprice it just because you overpaid.
Okay.
Don't sell anything that he sells.
Okay.
They don't sell for enough money.
Very true.
They don't sell fast enough baseball.
Yeah, I'm not good at selling.
Right. He's not selling anything.
Boom. Roasted.
I do anything multi-quantity. I love multi-quantity. Find stuff, even if you're making $4 or $5, if you could do it 100 times.
Okay.
Do it. Don't sell Tupperware. Don't sell ashtrays, because if you do, I'll have nothing to sell.
Okay. All right. How about something you definitely should not do when selling stuff online?
Don't ship glass in polybags unprotected. You can put bubble wrap around it, ship it in a polybag, it's fine.
So he's saying protection is very important.
Protection, always protect yourself.
Okay, fantastic.
You naughty.
With American Bubble.
Yeah, exactly. American
I think on my channel.
Another shameless plug.
On my channel.
That's okay.
Very good. Well, I thought you were going to come up with Avon bottles. Don't sell Avon bottles.
You should say that.
And Hummels.
I learned
Okay.
Beanie Babies.
Don't sell any of that garbage.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, all good stuff. So I definitely think we're doing good. So thank you guys for being on here. We're going to have their links in the description below. So we're in the bonus round. I think I've almost hit my 10 people, but I have to include my friend Kobe over here, the big cheese. Kobe, what's one tip that to help people sell stuff online, and then one thing to not do? So one good thing, what should people do?
People should definitely check what they're buying, making sure it's in good condition before listing it.
Okay.
Really checking your emotions when you're outsourcing. A lot of people get really excited. They're like, oh, I found this awesome thing. And then they get it home.
I do that.
And they're like, oh, it's broken in this weird spot that I didn't even look. And I do it too. I've done it many a times.
Yeah.
And probably the other thing to not do is not to be closed-minded. I know a lot of people like to niche down, but at the same time, you can be losing so many opportunities that are out there just because you're like, oh, I don't like that hat, or I don't like doing X, Y, and Z. And then, you know, that could be like a $10,000 hat that you just passed on.
Joey Bada
Joey Bada
What up, baby?
So,
what's going on?
What's my buddy Joey Bada
What's up? We got Joey Bada Bing and Destiny in the house. So you just walked right into it, so we're gonna put you on the spot. Can you give us one tip to help people sell stuff online?
One tip is literally like how I'm doing right now is staying motivated. Literally just trying to get everything done by just doing it, literally just doing it, not just sitting back, relaxing, really getting stuff done.
So just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Okay. All right. How about one thing to completely avoid? What should people not do when selling stuff online?
I say turn yourself into do not disturb mode, like on iPhone.
Okay.
And turn that off and literally block out like Instagram, TikTok, like all those stuff, like notifications.
Yeah.
To block yourself from like actually doing work. Like
perfect. So avoid distractions when you're working.
Avoiding distractions.
My man. That's awesome. All right. Appreciate you, Joey. All right, Kobe. Last time, real quick. What's something people shouldn't do? Very quick.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Perfect. We'll go with that. That sounds good. All right. It sounds like we're about to get started with the conference here. So we're going to jump in there. We had at least 10 people interviewed. We might include a few more. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. We're going to get in there for the conference.
That's not what I said. That's fake news. So
Rachel Strickland over here taking pictures of me while I'm taking pictures.
I said influencers in the wild.
Yeah, totally true. So real quick, can you give us a tip to sell stuff online?
Yeah, my best tip is to list stuff online.
Okay. All right. How about something to avoid?
Avoid getting too caught up in follow items that like are highly publicized as worth a lot, and you find them there's $17 profit.
Okay.
And you search and search and search for them. Just find something that you're passionate about listing and list that, because then you're gonna want to list it and it won't live in your death file forever.
Sounds perfect. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate it.
Okay, you can. I haven't shared this chart yet, but what do you think this is? It seems like one of the arrows pointing up. The other one I can't really tell. It's here. Okay, down. I like that. Those are some pretty arrows. Thanks, man. So again, I was trying to come up with simple images to convey a message here. So this graph should be clear. As the higher quality of item you have that you're trying to sell, the less work is required to sell that item.
What's going on, everybody? This is Editing Justin and Bernie dropping in to say thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun going to Flipcon. I had even more fun chatting with everybody that was there. Thank you to everybody that participated in the video, and sorry I hit you like right on the spot asking questions, but I thought it was good. I thought there was a lot of really good tips. So, you know, I originally intended to make it just about eBay, but I think a lot of the tips can apply to eBay or Amazon or whatever platform you're selling on. Just make sure you're getting stuff listed. Make sure you don't have stuff sitting around in a death pile. That's definitely the worst. Do your best to stay motivated, and yeah, just keep on going. So hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button for me. Leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We'll talk to you later.